Dwany, why you and Trish didn't like each other though? Like,
I didn't really talk to her.
Okay.
I guess because I don't know. She only met me like 1 or 2 times or one time. I never talked to her like that.
Nah, since your best friend ain't shit, right? We know that for a fact. You taking best friend applications or not?
No, I just be doing me.
Now, personally, do you like pearls?
Rodney and shit.
You like pearls? Do you like pearls?
On a serious level.
Like, hey, yo, chill. You like pearls? Because I can hook you up with some pearls, no cap.
Yo, on a serious level though.
I think Rodney trying to marry you.
Yeah.
I get your ass a truck too. I ain't gonna cap. You still want that truck?
Hold up.
Yes, sir. You still want that truck? Hey, I can get you an F-350.
Yeah, it's funny.
I can get your ass an F-350.
Hey, yo, Dwany, he definitely could use your fitness services. Right?
No cap. You could definitely, I could work out, no cap. And not to mention, I do like walks on the beat.
You the first big
my god
motherfucker, Rodney. They got a soft voice. This shit.
That nigga talking about not to mention, I do like walks on the beat.
Man.
Hold on, you can cook though, right? Can you cook, yes or no?
Yeah, I know how to cook, but I'm trying to get ready to go.
That's so, like that.
Before you go though, Dwany.
Jump in the DMs with the 3,000. You got it.
Hey, facts, KB. Man, give it to me, dog. Flying them out.
I ain't getting no money, so I'm gonna get ready to go because I gotta go make some money.
What you about to go do? You still dance?
I ain't danced since like 2012.
Well, he just gave you a platform to come over here and be a trainer. We got Damn D here.
I'm gonna just make my personal workout videos. I just kind of do that, because I work out. I just record myself. I ain't really. My channel will grow over time, so.
I think since Kwame, is you willing to help her channel grow?
Me and her already talked. We already talked behind the scenes. I would love for her to show these text messages to show that there's some validity to what she's saying. I think she's a little bit country in Georgia. I don't think people understand how Georgia women work. I think she's just trying to keep it real. And so maybe she's just not saying it because she's trying to keep it real. But Dwany, you need...
Keep it real about what?
I'm just saying, that's how you are. Your personality, you don't want to be in this shit. So that's just your demeanor. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you need to goddamn just show the messages.
I know that's what you want me to do.
Yeah, that's what we all want you to do.
Yeah, shit.
We damn sure do. I'm not gonna hide like Earz to the street. We damn sure want you to show the message.
And everybody in here, go subscribe to your channel right now. You show these messages. I'm guaranteed you, everybody that's in this chat is willing to go.
Y'all said y'all was gonna pay me the $2,500 back, and I ain't got that. So why you?
Who said that? Who said that?
Dwany, you can get more money from Kwame's following because he has like 380.
I ain't paying shit.
He has 389,000.
I'm just saying what y'all said because he's sitting here saying like, oh, if you do this, they'll do this, and I'm like, I'm just saying what they said before. I ain't expecting no money from. If I ain't got no money in 13 years, I ain't the one that expect money from nobody.
I feel what you're saying. Hold on, bro.
I ain't trying to make money off nobody's platform. If Kwame promote my business, because I do have a business, y'all can go to 𝐤𝐫𝐬beauty.com and support me that way too.
But I just want to say, I feel like magically that $3,000 is going to appear from Mitch because of all of this. However, even if it does, you'll get $3,000 from that. But following on Kwame's platform, you're going to get a whole lot more money in the long run. Earz, ain't nobody following Earz. Ain't nobody listening to Earz. Nobody Earz get 200 views on a good day and 1,000 if he's talking about Kwame. That's the only reason why he came on here. But you get a bigger following with KB. So I'm not saying it's a quid pro quo thing, but I'm saying just trust it between you and that man because that deals with that man's character. And I know you care about his character. And there are people trying to pay you to destroy his character. So just think about it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
One thing about loyalty is based on needs. When the needs change, loyalty change too. So anytime you trying to do some bullshit, you can't expect something good to come out of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And a small coin ain't about shit. $3,000 ain't no money.
Right. That's why I'm just gonna go on about my life like I've been doing.
Yeah, I got you on that. But my thing is, just keep it 100. If you're gonna be 100, be 100. You can't be halfway 100.
I got just one last question. Do you plan on going back to Earz platform?
No, I'm not getting up there. I'm not gonna come up on nobody platform after this. I'm just gonna make my workout videos and just do what I've been doing before I got into all this.
Well, hell, I'm trying to drop 40 pounds, so I'm gonna be following you.
Well, Dwany, I'm just gonna say this straight up. Like that dude's a nigga. All right, I've never really seen anyone like I actually like virtually that I really want to punch in the face. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, like homie gonna crash out, and I keep saying this all the time. His crash out is my guy entertainment. And I tell him, I say it all the time, yo, crash out is my entertainment. Keep going. Kind of like how LL was saying, keep winning.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going so you can crash out.
The type of dude that when he crash out, you don't want to be close to him or in the same vicinity because you're going to get some of that crash too. You get what I'm saying? Because he doing a lot of fuck shit in real life. And yeah, man, stay away from that nigga in real life.
Mr. Dwany, I got another question for you. During the time that you was just listening before you even approached the anybody's panel, what did you notice out of all that time you was watching?
What stood out is what they were saying about each other, like that. You know, the stuff about the young ages and stuff like that. That's kind of what was standing out. Other than that, I knew them, so I would listen to it, but not really be listening to it. I just would be trying to support the channel, and they started talking crazy and stuff. And then I seen that they was arguing because at first I was watching Craig, and then for some reason it was an argument started or something started, and I ended up unfollowing because I was subscribed to both of their channels, and I end up unsubscribing or stop turning off the notifications. Something I did because I was getting notifications and it was always beef. And, so I knew they had beef, but when I was listening to it, they was talking about stuff that I didn't agree with. They was tearing each other down, and I was already telling Craig to stop. And he, all he ever say is like, "Oh, I got to defend myself," stuff like that. Which I understand. Somebody calling you a pedophile, child molester or something.
Well, the one he was.
He said that himself.
Messing with 11-year-old turning 12.
I don't know all that stuff, so that's why I wanted to stay out of it. Like,
but you
knew Trish's age though. You knew in 2008 when we were going to that studio and stuff. You knew Trish was only 17 years old.
No, I didn't. I didn't know her like that.
You never knew.
He didn't tell me how old she was or nothing. He was just like this Trish, and I knew like when she looked at me and my sister, and I was like, she don't like us. And I ain't think about that. I lived 5 hours away from Craig. I ain't live in the same city as Craig. Me and Craig was more over the phone and kind of just telling me his, if we just talk to each other like that. We didn't live in the same city for me to like be in his business like that. That's kind of why I don't know his business now because I live up in, I live.
Right. So basically, he used your friendship to stay somehow connected with your sister.
No, they haven't talked. They haven't talked in years. She'll only talk if I be on the phone with him, and she be around me, and I might be like Craig said, "Hey," but they ain't talk. They ain't talk much. Me and Craig kind of got close in high school.
Cause she don't want nothing to do with him.
That's old. Like they was that's in elementary school.
That's that I told you, 3rd grade.
You know what I just noticed? I got one thing to say, y'all. Why does he like going from the sister to the other sister?
We used to live in a
shit, bro.
Do have a pattern, yeah. When you break his heart, he go to your sister.
It's not that.
That's true.
No, he got you for friendship. He got Trish for a relationship. But what I'm saying is, once he lose his connection with a woman, the next thing he goes and do is get closer to their sister.
Fact.
It's a behavior pattern he got going on right now.
Yes, exactly. Boy. Here's police to the streets.
Seems like he older streets.
This nigga the feds, bro. I tell you.
Yeah.
I don't
Good
like
thing
how
KG got
I
steps.
don't like how he manipulate these women, and he played the nice guy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't like. And listening to Miss Dwany, she really don't see how foul he really is. You know, and what he did to them, to the two sisters. You don't think that was foul, Miss Dwany?
I really don't know too much. I just kind of hear the arguing online. Like I don't know for myself. Like if like I don't really have no thought about that. I kind of reject that stuff, that negative stuff. Really.
Yeah, but as a woman and as a mother, for a guy to skip around the two little kids and everything that Kwame then said about him, he said out his own mouth.
I don't know. You would have to show me what he said. That I'm not sure.
You talking about the meal ticket video where he?
Yeah. Play that.
Play that for.
I think she's seen
Play
it.
that for Kwame.
You haven't seen the groomer video?
All
right, stay right there.
Oh snap!
See that grooming video, Miss Dwany.
What y'all gonna show me?
This grooming video, and he say things straight out his mouth. He's full of shit. Here we go. I'm gonna mute myself.
What is it, and how can we heal from it?
Now you see, Dwany, he's admitting that the parents of Trish and Candace and all them, they knew what he was doing with Candace at a young age. He said, even though she was young, they know that what we're doing. He's 5 years and 3 months younger than Candace, but he's 7 years younger than Trish. He's 7 years younger than Trish. So he tried to conflate the two stories between the two sisters.
You mean he's older?
Yeah, he's older. He's 5 years older than Candace. I'm sorry. 5 years, 3 months older than Candace, and he's 7 years older than Trish. But he tried to mix up the two stories so we can confuse what sister we was talking about.
As a sexual predator, they could pick this based on the age or the way a child or teen or adult looks, or it could even just be vulnerable traits. It could be that the parents aren't around. It could be that we have really low self-esteem or have just moved there and are trying to make friends. There could be a lot of different reasons and ways that they identify a victim.
My brother used to sell their mommy and daddy dope at the time. So they didn't mind him dating their daughter. They didn't mind me dating their other daughter, even though their other daughter is, you know what I'm saying, young. They know that what we're doing.
And the second stage is gaining trust and access. And I don't want you to think that when someone's trying to gain our trust or access to us, that it's going to be done in an overt fashion. Often the sexual predators are very suave and smooth and
No, it's not 5 years Candace. It's 3 years Candace, 7 years Trish. It's 3 years Candace, 7 years Trish. And told 15 different stories. It's hard to keep up.
may just offer a helping hand. Like, oh, I'll help put your bag in the bus for you. I'll help your mom load up the soccer balls from the soccer game. Or, oh, I'll come over and help tutor you for that. They'll try to do small things that seem quote unquote normal in relationship.
Oh, well, she's gone now, so they don't need to keep playing the video. She done dropped off the panel.
Oh, she dropped off, so it seemed like a play.
Yeah, I can't.
This is not a play, y'all. Stop it. This girl really want her money, man. Y'all crazy. Y'all think she.
But it ain't his fault. It's not Kwame's fault.
It's her play. She want her $3,000 still. Why should I show y'all a text? Is what that text worth $3,000 for her right now?
Yeah, I think she don't want to mess up her money. That's why she don't want to show the text. She really want her money.
She probably in a situation where she might need it right now, y'all. For real.
Here's the one running the plays. Here's the one running the plays.
Her cash out, man, because it sounds like, to be honest, Kwame, if you got it in your heart, talk to a little bit. I know you ain't gonna come back to YouTube and talk about it. But I feel like she's going through a situation, where she need help. She let Earz come back into her life, and he promised her he can help her in her situation. He probably going to say the situation on his live. No cap, he's probably going to put it all out there. So she put out his financial issues, and I feel like it was for she needed now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she going through something. So stop saying it's a play. It might be a play she needs.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, on that.
So,
Yeah,
Kev, you can believe it even after not seeing the text. You just feel like
100%, bro. Cause you can hear she genuine. She giving you the Brunswick, Georgia.
yeah,
Like I'm gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say too much because it's police ass shit. Like you know the motto down there, cuz.
that's what it sounds like. But I keep trying to warn her, like, look, I know what you're doing. I kind of think I know what you're doing. You don't give a fuck about YouTube. You're not thinking the YouTube standpoint. She's thinking like, fuck this. I want my money. If y'all gonna give it to me, I'll give you the text message. If not, then fuck y'all. I go
You
back to
got
what I'm doing.
you gotta think about this, cuz this is a street situation where we got a woman trying to help another grown man. She put her life in danger to vouch for her best friend so they can get some money. She's so much loyal of a street and a good woman that she paid up for this nigga debt. Is anybody hearing what's going on? I'm from that
That
hustle
part.
mode, so that shit deep. When a nigga cross you out, bro, and they don't pay their debt, but you gave it to dude, and she paid just to keep her face clean. Man, that's a real woman, dog. That nigga a fuck nigga, man. He ain't that good. That's why Kwame still whooping your ass is.
Facts.
We don't run off on women.
I thought he was the guy that protect women though. He haul ass and leave a woman stranded, owing money to somebody that can potentially harm her. That's cheers to the streets in a nutshell.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna drop down from the panel, but I do want to just say this before I bounce out. For the people who don't know, like small town people, you're always gonna have folks who are trying to take down somebody that tries to rise up out. Earz has become the biggest crap I've ever seen in my life, and that dude should be ashamed of himself for trying to pay somebody to take Kwame down. But I will say this: the bigger issue for me as a follower of yours, KB, is to find, excuse my language, the fuck out who Mitch is. We need to know who Mitch is, because if you find out who Mitch is, then you're going to open up a lot of doors people don't want. That could be DJV, it could be Gil, whomever, but somebody is sending these guys to silence your message, and the real ones recognize that. And I hope Dwany comes to see that perspective as somebody from Brunswick as well. Earz was sent to silence you, and Earz never had your interest. I'm sorry that I thought he did. Damn D, salute to you for opening that door for everybody to see, and let's just go from there. All right, hey, respect to you guys. Peace. Take care.
Damn. Only if he had the email. If she had the email and could forward it to you, I could find out who was the sender behind that damn email. But she don't got it.
They said something. Made Kwame chat pay for it. What the hell wrong with y'all? Yeah,
Yo.
you're right. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. You know, as a black man, sometimes we'll go overboard for our black woman, y'all. I understand that. We apologize. She's telling me, y'all gonna make the Kwame chat pay for it? Nope.
I just don't think it was fair, you know. How it'd have been different if she would have brought it just being straight up. And when she first hit the panels and say, listen, Kwame, they paid me to do this, to boop, boop, boop. And listen, I just want to be honest, because she was putting Kwame's integrity on the line. Okay. And the
Miss Sheila.
second part is that they never got what they was looking for, because he never admitted to shit.
Miss Sheila, one of the things you got to factor in is that, remember how KB and her stopped talking? You know, it was not good. You know what I mean? She probably was in her feeling. Like this nigga was like, don't call my phone no more. Blocked her. You know, so it's possible all the knowledge that Earz got with that situation, he used that like, yo, listen, you got this story, somebody got this money, hey, whoop de whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's possible. I think it's possible. That's why she wouldn't have come at the first to Kwame because she wasn't in speaking terms with him. She couldn't even get to him. You know what I mean?
Because if she
You
would
gotta
have
think
been
about
heard
that.
about Kwame going live, she this whole time she probably really wanted to get in touch with Kwame.
Yeah, you gotta think about that.
Well,
That's a bad
Earz,
way of doing it.
you made yourself the jackass of the year.
Facts,
All
bro.
you had to do was leave us
Yo,
alone.
how did he outdo everybody in like 2 months? This man has outdone every detractor of KB in 2 months, bro.
He crashed it
Every
out.
last one.
It's a beautiful
Every
thing.
last one. Unbelievable.
It's like a
Mm-mm.
mountain in Yellowstone. It's beautiful. His crash out is so beautiful.
I mean, somebody tell you gonna make $3,000 and they got the email to prove it. You might get on here too and say, "Boy, Kwame, my cousin, he slapped the hell out of me. I was just 10." Oh shit! Different. I'm call cause they want me to lie, but after I tell the lie, I get paid. They gonna tell the truth.
I've
And
learned a lot from this YouTube shit,
listen,
boy.
the lie goes so deep with these niggas trying to lie on me. They texting motherfuckers talking about say he was with a tranny, say this, say that. That's what I'm like. What the fuck?
Damn.
That's how deep this. That's how deep they trying to play with it. They took my main channel down on a fake flag. And if you notice, Gilbert Arenas went on DJ Vlad. He keeps going on DJ Vlad. There's some type of connection with DJ Vlad, in my opinion. Every time
Mm.
Gilbert Arenas goes on DJ Vlad, it seems like he's sending out a message. He said, every time you talk sports, we're going to punish you for talking sports. We're going to
Mm.
talk about your career and this and that. And I don't give a shit about that because most of the sports analysts that they have talking sports never had a basketball career. So it don't make sense. So they can't really have that argument. But my channel just miraculously go down damn near every time Gilbert Arenas goes on Vlad TV and every time I go viral about a basketball tape.
Mm. This makes sense. So yeah, Gilbert, you playing the white. You working for the white man. You try to
You
talk
know
like
he
them.
is.
You act like them. And it's sad, bro. You want to tell your own people down. Gil, be a man. Come over here and talk. Look at this bullshit this black man got to go through, bro. You don't feel like this lame? This man got children to feed out here.
But listen, this is what they keep saying. Everybody keep trying to tell everybody something. Ain't nobody had to tell me nothing. I said anybody can use my name. I don't give a if you saying something good or bad. Me and Earz never met each other. We never. I just met Biz 101 and Mob Only Uncut in real life. Me and Earz ain't seen each other since homeroom. So it's like this shit is stupid. Motherfuckers should be trying to make some money and chill the fuck out and live their life. But I see that Earz to the street. It's a lot of troubled people on this YouTube.
Yep.
It really is. It's a lot of troubled people. They get up here and they push their own hateful agenda. And I'm everything Earz is not. I really am a man. I don't know what this nigga talk about. Now, first he's an H-back guy. He's not violent. Now every other word out of his mouth, he want to beat somebody, break their leg, break their arm. Like it's like, nigga, who are you? Like which Earz is the real one?
And stay away from that nigga, man. I'm telling you.
He ain't right, boy.
Remember when Earz said Kwame have paid her hush money? If he pays it now, they will say that's the hush money. Man, listen, man. One thing about me, you might not like the way I deliver it. You might not like you might call me whatever you might call me. But the one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell it how it is. And I've been telling it like it is. Earz always trying to run plays. It's mighty funny that he tried to run a play with me that I didn't want to do. So he moved on to a next play that involves damaging me and my brand and everything else. Shorty got that broke girl activities going on here on YouTube, double talking.
Man, Kwame, how do it feel, man, that you took down this weasel, man, and shut him down? I'm pretty sure after this, his content is over with.